Get one?
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so we're going to do something a little different today. First, I'm going to talk, and then that's not different. And then I'm going to let you see a video that helped lead me to finding that there's probable cause in this case. So when that happens, it'll be on the screen behind you. So camera guys, you'll need to turn around and let me know when you're ready for us to roll the video. All right, everybody ready? Yeah. My office has charged Candace Marie Patton, P-A-T-T-O-N, of Flint. She's 36 years old, with one count of first-degree murder. The warrant 2024, she deliberately, with the intent to kill and with premeditation, did kill and murder one William Charles Clemens III. It's a felony punishable by life without the possibility of parole. In this particular case, the weapon is the vehicle that she was driving at the time she runs over Mr. Clemens. Facts of the case are as follows. On May the 5th at 6:17 a.m., 911 received a call from the manager at the Speedway gas station at 509 South Dort Highway in Flint. The manager was reporting that an individual was run over by a vehicle and that the vehicle had fled the scene. City of Flint Police Department arrived on the scene and observed a black male lying in the driveway of the Speedway gas station. Medical crews were called. They arrived at the scene and pronounced the victim dead at that time. The investigation revealed that the victim was identified as William Charles Clemens, age 42. His identification was made by virtue of the use of a fingerprint scanner on the scene. Prior to his death, there were multiple calls received from a particular phone number. Investigators looked into that phone number and discovered that that number was registered to our defendant, Candace Marie Patton. A search of the vehicle registered to Patton revealed she owned a 2012 Chevrolet Traverse. It had a particular Michigan registration attached to it, and that she lived with the car at West Jackson Avenue in the city of Flint. There's camera footage from the corner of Dort Highway and Carpenter Road that captures a Chevrolet Traverse bearing the same Michigan registration plate. And then later in the day, two family members of Mr. Clemens stated that Mr. Clemens had been seeing Candace Patton and that she in fact drives a Chevrolet Traverse silver in color and that she lives on the north end of Flint. The car was located by Flint police detectives and the car was seized. A search warrant then was issued for the 2012 Chevrolet Traverse. On May the 7th, 2024, the Michigan State Police Crime Lab from Bridgeport served the search warrant at complete towing where police had towed the car to. Evidence was then seized from the vehicle, including black fiber under the vehicle matching the victim's clothing. Imprints and images matching the victim's clothing were also found on the exhaust portion of the vehicle, as well found in the wheel well of the vehicle. There was human skin. Obviously, all of that has been sent to the lab for DNA processing as well. Prior to this incident, we were able to learn and discover that there were angry text messages that were sent back and forth between the defendant and the deceased. Those text messages preceded the incident, and they were antagonistic text messages suggesting that the two had had a relationship and the relationship had gone south. With that, I'd like to show you video that was captured of the incident itself, and you're going to be able to see the silver in color Chevrolet Traverse running over Mr. Clemens. So, camera guys, let me know when you're ready.
And I will, I think, be able to email this to each of the stations and to you, Joey, okay?
Is this gonna be on the full screen, or?
Nancy,
We can probably get it on full screen, right?
Would you like me to phone?
Well, I think we're
Can you,
good with
I can.
with that?
that framing, but I just wanted to make sure that we weren't like on the wrong framing.
Now, maybe we can pause and show what's going on, or just let it run for a second?
let it run and then we'll go back and do it again. How's
Okay,
that?
sounds good.
Actually, if you're by the mics, if you wanna narrate what we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go through the whole video and then redo it. That's him running down the sidewalk, and there she is, who we believe to be her.
So Mr. Clemens is the pedestrian, the lone pedestrian you see, and now you see the car going after him, and he's able to avoid it at first, but then here we go. And she drags him out into the street and then drives away. You want us to run it again?
If you run it again, now, I kinda know what to expect, so.
Nancy, can you do that again? There you go. That's the vehicle in question that just pulled up. Kind of hidden behind the sign now. There's Mr. Clemens. There's the vehicle backing up, clearly targeting him. There's probably some little discussion there. He's able to avoid her at first, right there. But he's not able to avoid her the second time. And she drags him out into the street and then flees the scene. Based on that and the other information I've said earlier, I believe we have probable cause for a case of first-degree murder.
We have two other videos, I don't know if you wanna show them or not, the first incident where she hits him and he gets
Well,
back.
I think that this alone gives me probable cause, so I better leave it at that. Anybody have any questions?
Any kids involved?
Not to my knowledge, not to my knowledge.
Where was the vehicle located?
Where did we find the vehicle? At her, at the residence on Jackson. Let me give you an address. 324 West Jackson Avenue.
And was she taken into custody there as well?
Yes,
How long between this incident and the arrest passed? Like, how long did it take to make the arrest?
same day.
Same day?
I know this is a generalized question, but domestic violence continues to happen in this county, across the country for that matter. With mental health folks that are going through a difficult time with somebody else to advise them to go seek help.
I think it goes without saying that if there's a dispute between an ex-boyfriend and an ex-girlfriend, this is not the way to resolve that problem. I'm extraordinarily concerned with a group of folks in our community that don't seem to know how to resolve a dispute. Violence is not the answer, but we're seeing so many cases where folks resort to violence when they feel like they've been disrespected or they're unhappy or they're upset about something. It's almost like maybe we need some kind of a schooling on this. Maybe we need to start at a younger age with kids and teach them how to fix a dispute. We do have a community dispute resolution center, which my office is using quite a bit now in restorative justice. But that's lower level cases not involving violence. I have a few more cases that I'm probably going to let you know about later in the week where folks resorted to violence over nothing. And it's pretty frustrating.
There were rumors that the victim in this case had recently gotten out of, I think, maybe prison or jail, and that they had a prior relationship, and he was trying to rekindle that, and then is that just a rumor, or is there anything?
I don't have any information about that, Joey. All I know is that they were in some kind of a relationship. That relationship did not go well. There were some really antagonistic text messages that just preceded this incident, and then she runs them down.
Can you spell Mr. Clemens' last name? So you have it all?
Sure. Hold on, let me get it right off the warrant. Clemons, and according to the warrant, it's William Charles Clemens III.
Thank you.
We good? All right, thanks a lot, everybody. You already have this, right? Okay. Appreciate you all.